A VPN, short for Virtual Private Network, is a privacy protection tool that is quickly becoming a must-have. But why do you need a VPN, and how does it work in the first place? A VPN helps your data travel through the internet safely, without big companies or cybercriminals being able to spy on your online activities. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device with a new one. This way, you can virtually travel to any country around the globe. So, who can benefit from a VPN? If you're worried about your online privacy, a VPN makes sure your identity and private information are not exposed when you go online. If digital security is your top priority, a VPN gives a nice additional layer of security. It encrypts your data so nobody could see what you send and receive. If you are a human rights activist whose freedom of speech is restricted, a VPN helps you to bypass censorship and speak to the world. Or, if you're on holiday in another country, with a VPN, you can bring your home entertainment anywhere you go. Here's a pro tip: check out Surfshark VPN. It has everything you need in a premium VPN, awesome speeds, and industry-leading protection that covers all of your devices. All you have to do is click connect. Secure your digital life and enjoy everything good that the internet has to offer with a VPN you can trust.
Click link in the description and get 81% discount for your first order. Preparing to mail artwork. Buy supplies. A few dedicated supplies will help the process of transporting your artwork go much more smoothly, especially if you plan on shipping art frequently. You'll need glassine or acid-free paper, bubble wrap, lots of it, insulated foam or thick cardboard, packing tape, high quality if possible, tape gun, artist tape, cardboard corner protectors. Determine an appropriate box size. A good rule of thumb is to have about 2 inches of clearance on each side of your artwork. That means adding 4 inches tankum for each dimension to get an ideal box size. So if a painting is 16x 16x1, an ideal box size would be 20x 20x5. Buy a box. You can get boxes from shipping companies or stores like Staples, Walmart, or Home Depot. You'll want to use a box that's pretty close to the ideal size you determined. Make sure you have at least 1 inch of clearance on all sides. You ultimately want your package to be quite snug, so don't round up too much. Packaging artwork. Use wide artist tape on framed artwork. Apply tape in a star pattern to the frame's glass. This will ensure that even if your glass breaks during transit, it won't harm the artwork itself. 4 strips covering the length of the piece is usually sufficient. Use a few more strips for larger pieces. The smaller your uncovered patches of glass are, the better. Don't worry about this step if your artwork is unframed. Cover the front with glassine. Cut a sheet of glassine slightly larger than your artwork, such that you'll have enough extra on each side to fold over the edge. 2 inches is typically sufficient. Gently lay your work face down on the sheet. Fold the glassine up over each edge and secure it to the back of your painting with artist tape. Try to tape to the glassine itself rather than the piece, similar to gift wrapping. For larger pieces, you may have to use multiple sheets of glassine. Ensure the entire front of your piece is covered snugly by at least 1 sheet of glassine. Don't worry about covering the back side. If you don't have glassine, any acid-free tissue paper should do. In a pinch, you can use a garbage bag. Sandwich your piece in foam or cardboard. Cut 2 sheets of insulated foam or 2-ply cardboard slightly larger than your artwork. 1 inch of extra room on each side is plenty. Sandwich your artwork between these 2 sheets. Tape the bottom and sides of the cardboard together so that the foam stays put. It's possible to skip this step, but it's a good idea if you desire extra protection, especially with framed artwork. Use bubble wrap generously. Cover your entire piece with 2 layers of bubble wrap at the minimum. Use packing tape to secure the wrap. Bubble wrap is your primary means of keeping your artwork safe, so be generous. If there is extra wrap on the sides of your artwork, fold it over and tape along the edges to provide extra protection. A large roll of bubble wrap makes this process much easier. Consider investing in one if you plan to ship artwork often. Keep the size of your box in mind when deciding how much bubble wrap to use. A snug fit is ideal. Box it. Slide your wrapped artwork into your box. If available, use cardboard corner protectors for added protection. Fill empty space with additional bubble wrap, making sure to eliminate any extra space in your box. You want to ensure that your work won't be bouncing around inside of your box. When in doubt, add more bubble wrap. Tape your box. Use high-quality tape and a taping gun if possible. Cover all the seams of your box entirely. If desired, apply tape around the length and width of your package to add more rigidity. Think of tape as your first line of defense. Try not to leave any snags that could potentially tear. Shipping artwork. Double-check the address. Providing an incorrect address or using incorrect postage will lead to the package being returned. This means extra shipping, increasing the chances for the piece to be damaged. Save yourself some hassle by double-checking everything. Add warning labels. Shipping companies have different protocols on how to label packages as fragile. It's a good idea to supplement with your own. Label packages as glass encourages better handling. Mail handlers will be more worried about the item potentially breaking. Use large, easily noticeable type. Decide on a shipping company. There's no clear answer on which shipping company is kindest with fragile packages. You're better off prioritizing cost and convenience when deciding which shipping company to go with. If you're using the U.S. Postal Service, Priority Mail costs slightly more but is much faster than parcel post. You can also consider their flat rate boxes when their sizes are appropriate. By shipping insurance. This is usually a no-brainer for valuable artwork. No matter how careful you are, accidents do happen. Shipping insurance is almost always a worthwhile investment.